Hello everyone, I am Chintan Lakhani, Director Large Corporate Ratings at Brickwork Ratings. Hope everyone is safe and sound. Today, through this podcast, I will be sharing Brickwork Ratings views on the real estate sector. The pandemic has probably hit the real estate sector the hardest. The sector in pre COVID times was saddled with issues like increasing levels of unsold inventory, decreased funding, especially from NBFCs, and stagnating prices. In a bid to encourage sales, the developers had started reducing ticket sizes and unit sizes. Investor sentiments were seeing an upside, and overall improvement was also in sight given the government's push to the affordable housing segment. The limited recovery witnessed, though, came to a halt when not just India, but the world was taken aback, literally, due to COVID 19. Strict lockdowns and subdued businesses in H1 FY21 resulted in the sector facing huge reduction in demand. Residential real estate has been facing challenges for some time now and is expected to see some traction going forward. With the extension of the work from home and online education culture, there is an increased need for larger homes, especially for families with working spouses. However, H2FI21, on the back of receding cases, reduction in stamp duty in Maharashtra, lower interest rates, and pent up demand, improved the overall outlook for the sector, albeit temporarily because the second wave struck towards the end of FY21. While Q1 FY22 was subdued, the pace of sales is expected to improve H2 FY22 onwards. Benign interest rates, flexible terms, the increased need for larger homes, coupled with the government's thrust on vaccination, is expected to aid the bruised sector in recovery. The latter is also expected to revive demand for commercial office space, which is presently witnessing high vacancies and discounted rentals, and developers are also expected to witness demand for redesigning or redoing spaces to meet the increased hygiene and safety related norms in the new normal. While net absorption has reduced on a quarter on quarter basis, it is still better than the significant drop seen last year, which hints towards improved sentiments. Another segment of the commercial real estate, hospitality, is the worst hit. Recovery, while slow, will largely depend on the resumption of tourism activities in the country, especially on the commencement of international travel. In terms of investments and fundraising in the real estate sector, foreign portfolio investors' assets under custody increased year on year by 103% to rupees 41,476 crores in March 21. Improving investor sentiments were reflected in declining inventories in Tier 1 cities. There has been an active participation in the real estate investment trust issuances, with three REITs getting listed in the last 2 years, and rupees 13,000 crore have been raised cumulatively. It has received a good response from investors, and more such issuances are expected going forward. Given the decrease in COVID 19 cases and the overall expectation of the second wave subsiding soon, the overall macroeconomic environment is expected to remain strong, supported by stable and improved demand in an era of lowest interest rates ever witnessed in India. While pent up demand has helped keep the sector afloat amid the pandemic, the launches lined up by real estate developers would actually offer the support required for providing momentum for revival. Consolidation is expected in the fragmented real estate space. The paucity of funds and pressure on margins is expected to impact or eliminate smaller players. Additionally, demand for technology driven, bigger or safer homes and improved preferences is likely to improve on the expectation of the ebbing of pandemic induced shocks, which in turn would result in a more organized sector. Thank you for your attention. Stay safe, stay healthy.